Organizations today track more metrics and harvest more data points than ever before. Every click and transaction is cataloged in a relentless digital stream. This measurement shows exactly what people are doing, when they do it, and how many participate. But these numbers are silent on the most important question: why they chose to act in the first place. Standard quantitative research operates like a factory assembly line. The process moves through rigid, walled-off stages, from the initial design to an interviewer in the field, to a data processor, and finally to an analyst. That model struggles to capture the reality of human behavior. Our choices are driven by emotional and social factors that rarely fit into a predefined grid. To understand these drivers, organizations have to look past the statistical output. They need a system built to uncover human motivation. That system is qualitative market research, or QMR. It is a specialized discipline designed to solve the blind spot left behind by big data. Conceptually, QMR occupies the overlap between commercial business needs and the rigorous inquiry found in academic social sciences. Instead of counting responses, it relies on dialogue and emotional evocation. The goal isn't to measure the subject, but to reach an authentic understanding of their perspective. Entering this space means trading rigid data structures for the unpredictable nature of human interaction. Organizations deploy this research to achieve three specific outcomes. First is diagnosis, probing the intangible factors dictating how people act today. Second is prognosis, predicting emotional responses to new plans before investing. Third is creativity, treating participants as active sources to generate entirely new ideas. Because these goals require deep human insight, they can't be managed through a fragmented workflow. They require a completely integrated approach to the research itself. Practitioners often describe the core of this work as a state of all-at-once-ness. It stands in direct opposition to the quantitative assembly line. In this model, there are no discrete, separate phases of work. A single researcher or a very small team owns every part of the project. The person who takes the initial brief is the same person who designs the strategy and personally moderates the interviews. This creates a constant feedback loop. Data collection and analysis happen simultaneously. The researcher is interpreting the findings while they are still being gathered. During a live interview, the cognitive load is immense. The researcher must track body language, monitor group dynamics, and reframe hypotheses on the fly. This makes the qualitative researcher a holistic investigator, someone who can diagnose, predict, and create in the moment to decode human meaning. The final result of this work is more than just a report of what was said. It provides a conceptual, second-degree understanding, a bespoke theory of how these specific people interact with the world. This depth of understanding has triggered a surge in demand far beyond traditional retail marketing. Today, local governments, broadcasters, charities, and political parties all use these methods to inform their most critical decisions. This expansion indicates that organizations now view their audience as a complex ecosystem of stakeholders, moving beyond the traditional consumer model. Those stakeholders include everyone from voters and patients to donors and internal staff. While it is easy to obsess over counting these groups through surveys, there is a clear strategic advantage in actually sitting down and listening to them. In a world saturated with data, dialogue remains the only way to decode the why